with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Char that all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight and feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're sick of across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep we play bingo, while Phil will bitch on why is sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for today, Friday the 23rd of January 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well and I hope you've had a very enjoyable week so far. It sounds like everyone's sick as fuck, really. Like, it's like everyone seems to be fucking coming down like with fucking flu or something. I mean, to be fair, it is fucking January, you know what I mean? So, understandable, you know. So I'm thankfully I managed to avoid it so far myself, you know. The benefits of working from home. Like these days I am mainly working from home, which means I'm not around humanity to get infected by humanity as much as usual. So yeah, fingers crossed I fucking managed to avoid the fucking flu myself. But yeah, some people are not feeling too well in the chat, and it's a shame that people are not feeling the best. Hopefully you guys will be feeling better very soon, so there we go. But yeah, hopefully a bingo stream as well, a robust bingo Friday session will hopefully make people feel a whole lot fucking better. There's no sign of the bad man yet whatsoever, but that's no real surprise because, well, he's always fucking late to his own shit, so there you go. It was an interesting day yesterday, to say the least, you know. Here's a quick summary of what happened yesterday. Phil started playing Arc Raiders. Phil didn't get much money for playing Arc Raiders, and Phil then wage quit Arc Raiders and decided to impromptu play Street Fighter 6 instead for the rest of the day stream. And then the next stream as well was basically some more begging and him still on massively for contributions, and you'll see that very soon. So let's start off with some tweets, shall we? So we have a Start Banal compilation ready to go, by the way. I'll pause ready to fucking go and first to enjoy. But basically, Phil was blaming his own chat for him wage quitting the game. And he claims, so today I played an hour of Arc Raiders going aggressive instead of passive to get people more excited. It didn't work, as the stream was dead bored. When I proposed we do something else, everyone got excited. Seems Arc has reached a point that Helldivers 2 did, I guess. That wasn't Phil's point, by the way. Someone else in Phil's stream chat brought that very fucking point up, you know, and Phil's like, it's a great point. And then there's a big update. People are bored of Arc Raiders, finally, so we are swapping to Street Fighter 6 multiplayer for the rest of the stream. Join me for Zangief madness as I get his mecha Geef outfit and try to take him to master rank. Let's go. So yeah, that was Phil trying to hype up his audience and blaming them for Arc Raiders doing so fucking poorly. And yeah, it looks like Arc Raiders is a wage quit for DSP after taking in only $36. He also didn't like people tying money to messages like dance monkey dance. The disguise begging just isn't able to be hidden. DSP, it's clear you're not doing okay financially. And here's a clip of Phil reacting to the whole dance monkey dance thing.
Someone sent me a super chat and then said dance monkey dance. What are you talking about? What exactly are you talking about?
Dance monkey.
Dance monkey dance. Yes, I stream for an audience. I have to do what the audience wants. That's the point. Not to ignore the audience and force them to watch 2 more hours of Arc Raiders when they're bored. Like, that's not dancing like a monkey. That's being called you give your customer what you want because you're running a business. You're an idiot.
Dance monkey. So yeah, he wasn't very pleased with Dance Monkey Dance thing. He was okay. And Phil was having some fun. I assume this clip is going to be included in the Stop Bell compilation. Phil was having fun beating up in diamonds and plats until this happened. Kepler doesn't know if this is Raw Phil or something, but he fights like him and there's a purple Cammy. It might very well be Raw Phil. Hold on.
Cammy, so that's it. No more win streak. This was 7 wins. She's going to completely dominate just by attacking nonstop, and there's nothing you can do. It's just busted shit. She will win, just like Jury will win. There's nothing can be done here.
Right, let's see Phil struggle in this game.
Oh, neutral jump. Always neutral jump with Cammy. It's always safe. Couldn't switch. I did. Didn't work. I can't do anything. I'm just trying to block.
You're not doing very well, Phil, are you?
Can't break the throw.
This might be perfect.
Look at that. I did the right thing to get her off me.
Look at that, perfect.
And the game allowed her to keep attacking. Do you see how busted the game is?
Oh.
You just play the one pattern. You can't stop it. There's no skill this fucking person has at all.
I'm right, Phil. So Phil got an anonymous $50 tip again. This stream was the 6th stream in a row that Phil received a $50 anonymous tip. Don't tell me it's a double perfect. Surely not. It's not going to be a fucking double perfect. There's no fucking way. If this is a fucking double perfect, it's going to be hilarious.
I literally haven't attacked or did anything. I should have been able to block. I switched sides. It doesn't switch. Can't do anything.
Please double. Please double.
That's it. Level 3. Yep. Can't do anything. That's game. 100% play a pattern online. Laggy shit. You can't do anything. It's over. Yep. Complete garbage.
Awesome.
The game is complete fucking garbage. So you suck. You're a waste of my time. You literally did nothing. Just did the one pattern. You can't stop it.
Oh.
You cannot stop it unless you're a top tier character. You need a reversal move with invincibility frames to stop anything she just did. Awful gameplay. Like I said, there wasn't even a point to trying. What's the point? She's just gonna fucking do it. I can't do nothing. She has a million options. Awful fucking game.
Oh, I didn't say that lost very well, did they? An absolute double perfect. And that's incredible. So there you go. So Phil was having a lot of fun until that point in time, as you can imagine. Okay, so here's another $50 tip, anonymous.
I just received an anonymous $50 tip.
Wouldn't it be funny if it's the same? Isn't it very incredible that this one single anonymous person can afford $50 per stream? $50 per stream from the same anonymous person. 6 times in a row. It's actually 7 because of the night stream as well. But still, can you imagine 7 streams in a row? Someone fucking is being anonymous, apparently pretended to be anonymous and given $50.
From someone, well, I know who it is, but it's someone who wants to remain anonymous. Let's put it that way. Okay, and they have a big paragraph here they want me to read. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, sure to do, Phil. Sure to do.
Let me go ahead.
I wonder if this paragraph is going to sound like anything Phil would usually say.
Go ahead and play the tip animation.
Come on, Phil. Read the paragraph. Read the paragraph, Phil.
Here we go.
Read the paragraph.
So they say, I'm really enjoying the Zangief gameplay. Who's your all-time favorite character to play in Street Fighter, and who are you looking forward to trying in Season 3? Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a big paragraph they fucking told you to read. That was a huge fucking paragraph. They just fucking, what did you fucking get the fuck out of here, Phil? You made that shit up. You liar. You dirty liar, you. So, the interesting thing actually, so outside of, so this is tied to Street Fighter stuff, obviously. Jaha, you know, the big beefy bastard himself, Jaha, messaged somebody called Saber, who I think is also in the FGC, and said, hey, at Saber, DSP said people could cheat with hitboxes and do walk-up flash kicks, then Capcom fixed it. What the hell is he talking about? This never happened. And Saber confirmed, yeah, he don't know shit. People were never doing that. All this SOC D shit was mostly solved with the creation of the hitbox, as hardware-based SOC D cleaners were already a thing. Only the Daigo Gafro box was ever considered truly controversial leverless, since its SOC D rules are based off last input used, which meant you could just perfect charge everything, do a sonic boom without air release and back, but never did these moves in neutral. More bullshit DSP is ignorant to. So Phil was trying his best to sound informed about something, and here are people who are actually informed on the subject saying, yeah, Phil's full of shit and he doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. You know, so there we go. And then there you go. I mean, I don't mind fucking pretending no, I don't mind admitting to fucking say I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. You know, Sock D. I have no idea what the fuck Sock D is. You know, leverless. You know, most of these things, like, I assume these are, you know, controller terms and all that shit. I mean, for like, how you can fucking input your moves, for example. You know what I mean, just to fucking try and get a benefit or an advantage or something of some sorts in the fucking game. But yeah, once again, Phil Burnell, have no clue what he's talking about. I'm getting called out for it by people within the FGC. So who is Saber slash Belflunter? AZFGC. So I fucking got that. I don't know, but I'm so they're a Phoenix best FGC player. You know, who likes their fucking Street Fighter stuff. So there you go. Anyway, so Phil then started his night stream and he got another anonymous $50 tip. Shocking, I know. And Phil would stall heavily on a night stream. Okay. This segment is quite bizarre, okay? This is another night ending in support talk and blaming Kick for it, this time for not supporting him and letting him hit his old goals.
Last chance if you want to help with engagement, to like the stream, last chance to support in some way, whether that be a super chat, a sub, you know, some kicks. Right now, once again, if you can believe it, another stream, zero support from the Kick side, zero.
Who cares?
So I don't know what's going on this week with Kick. I really don't. Like, we're at the end of the streaming.
Oh,
we have one
siege
streaming
mode.
day left, and this is the least supported week I think I've ever had on Kick. I just don't know what happened.
Every single week Phil has on Kick seems to be the least supported week on Kick. Every single week he says it. It can't be true every single fucking week, can it?
You tell me. I didn't change the content or anything.
Technically you did, Phil. You did a random fucking react thing, you know what I mean, to LTG with the staking or whatever, and then you fucking change what game you're gonna fucking play halfway into the fucking thing and all that shit during the stream. I would argue you technically did change content.
You know, we had a bunch of trolls coming in with their sock accounts. It's the same, like, dude. Seriously, it's the same fucking dude.
Prove it.
Who keeps doing it. I know who it is.
Prove it.
So, they come in with 10 sock accounts a night, they get banned, then they come back again, then they get banned, they come back again. Stupid idiot.
So prove it.
But outside of that, I just don't know what happened this week on Kick. Well, now Lance Catamaran just gifted a sub. Thank you, Lance.
Yeah, Lance saved the stream.
Lance, one of the few people who is contributing, as you can see. Basically, we had 3 this week. We had Lance, Kick is Nito, who's someone who randomly did 8 subs earlier today for Street Fighter 6, and then Stepdad. And outside of that, that's it. And Kicks, too. We had like 2 people who gave Kicks this week, so I don't know what's going on Kick, because some people might be like, oh, I don't get it. You know, you just did a night of all random games, and, you know, it seemed like a solid night. How on earth did you not even, you know, hit your old goals?
Yeah, sure. Everyone's saying that, Phil. Yeah, but there is no goals anymore, so what's the big deal, bitch?
Well, because Kick is dead. Like, no one's supporting it.
Why did you hit your old goals, Phil? We're here to watch you hit your old goals, even though you removed the goals. Aye, show me one person that was fucking eagerly waiting for you to fucking hit your old goals.
On Kick, that's the reason. I got tips, I got super chats, but no one's doing anything on Kick.
Oh, Christ, that bit is glorious, man. That bit is fucking bizarre. One more little clip here. Sorry. So after that fucking whining and bitching and begging, basically, Phil would be magically given 5 subs. So after that fucking bizarre rant, he was gifted a $10 super chat and also gifted 5 subs by somebody called Asundered. Asundered had not watched the channel at all, but yet still felt compelled to give Phil $25. Something a bit sus about that. The account was created 8 minutes before they gave Phil $25. Like, the creation of the account was 8 minutes before they chose to give Phil $25. So it's a bit strange, that, you know, a little bit strange, that, you know. And this person's guessing it was ICS, since that's kind of usually how they operate. So, but yeah, there fucking go. Fucking bizarre. In case you're wondering what today Phil is going to do, the Level 1 podcast is for today's morning show, featuring the Xbox Showcase. The day stream is going to try and finish Clear Obscure Expedition, Simon Must Fall, and the next stream Phil was fucking doing Street Fighter again. Street Fighter 2 days in a row? What a variety. What such incredible variety. So, there you go. Is the Batman awake yet? Hold on, let's see. Is the bad man awake to his own shit? He is awake, okay. So there we go. The bad man's finally surfaced. Right, let's watch the day stream, shall we? Day stream compilation from Snot Brunel of Phil, Wage quitting upgraders, and playing Street Fighter 6 very fucking poorly.
Phil has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works. And again, I'm sorry I have to keep beating the dead horse, but this has been one of the slowest weeks ever on Kick so far, and we're already at Wednesday. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on, but just to take a look, we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 subs all week. Only.
Well, this includes a night stream as well. This includes a night stream from Wednesday night. So this compilation is Wednesday night as well as Thursday daytime. Just for full clarity there.
5 people even gifted subs this week. So it's been very slow. Even, Kicks almost none. I don't know why, what happened. Attendance is the same. Like, attendance has not gone down on Kick. And it's certainly not like people haven't liked the streams that I've been doing. They've been saying that they like them. So I don't know. I really don't know. So hopefully things turn around on Kick. But overall, things are going good. I'm not complaining at all. Like, these RimWorld streams have been doing really good for engagement and support. So hopefully we can keep that up tonight. Some money. I need money. When he spends a lot of money, he feels good.
So we are at $51 of support so far for RimWorld tonight. Still got about an hour and 20 minutes roughly left on the stream. If you are enjoying RimWorld, please engage and support with the stream. If you haven't yet, please give the stream a like. We have over 200 viewers on, well, we had over 200 viewers on YouTube. We lost some. But it would be great if you could like the stream. More likes, the better. Helps the channel out a lot. Now, please support the stream. As you know, on YouTube, you can do super chats, you can do memberships or gifted memberships to the community. On the Kick side, you could become a sub. You can gift some subs to the community, or you can give some kicks. Particularly, the Kick support's been very slow lately. It would be great to get some Kick support tonight. And, of course, anyone can tip me, whether you're watching on demand, whether you're watching live. Check the description of the stream or video. You'll see that link. Takes you right to my PayPal. Thanks to anyone who contributes and supports the content here on the channel. All right.
In particular, like I told you guys, I'm currently trying to raise funds in order to play WWE champions, pay my tax guy so he'll file my federal taxes. Wow, I just received a very generous contribution. $50 tip. Silver-tongued talker, right? Oh, I'm just going to say it one way, and hopefully you'll believe it, even though that's not the truth. And that's
You know the best part about these, like, okay, a lot more people are kind of calling out that these fucking $50 anonymous tips, it's not just us that are saying it, you know. They've convinced the Kino Casino now to fucking say that every single anonymous tip is a fake tip. And they're spotting, like, it's actually getting more prominence. The $50 anonymous tip to try and save Phil's fucking stream from being not as shit as it actually was, you know. So anytime Phil gets an anonymous $50 tip, nobody counts it. Everyone discredits it as being fake, you know. And Phil is eventually going to fucking freak out about people not believing they're real. I'm calling it now. He's going to fucking get all angry and pissy about people insinuating that it's fake.
It's literally what's happening here. The guy's a liar. The guy's a fucking blatant liar and lying to everyone. But people are believing it because they don't know any better.
What happened to Stepdad? Stepdad always was helping us with this game, and he gifted a few subs earlier, but he disappeared and hasn't said a word in like half an hour. Because I like getting feedback from every direction. That way I get like different opinions and stuff.
I like their money. I like their regular contributions as they try and help me fucking do this shit.
I don't know what happened to Stepdad. Huh. But yeah, if you want tree sowing, we could do that for sure. No, I did not see him posting a crying kitty in chat. What happened? Why was there a kitty crying? That's not good. All right, well, let's research the Tube TV then. You go to Orders tab, you can harvest a bunch of trees at once with chop wood. That's what we just did. Like, it just said select trees. That's what we did. We selected the stuff to chop. Unless you're saying there's another way to do it. I'm very confused, but it's all right. I'm trying to learn.
Sure.
Guys, we're heading to the home stretch. We got about 15 minutes left on stream, just so everybody knows. So if you're enjoying, please, again, like the stream. Let's get some engagement. And if you like this game, please support it. You know, we've been playing it 2 times a week. I am enjoying my time with it. We always get a good crowd who interacts a ton. And support is usually great. Today's support is good. But it would be great to get some more support for the end of the stream if you are enjoying it. Think about supporting the stream if you can. All right.
I can't just never mention money and contributions. That means I will go out of business. Tomorrow we do all again.
I actually fucking really think that clip is... Isn't it incredible? Like, Phil truly fucking believes that if he never brought up money, nobody would ever give him money. Like, he doesn't think that people just naturally, of their own volition, just choose to give him money because they are unironically liking the stream they're watching. No, Phil has to remind them every 30 minutes or so, here, guys, you know, this is my job, you know, hint, hint.
What are we doing tomorrow? Well, we are going to do a morning show in the morning again. So I hope you'll join me for that. Then it's going to be Arc Raiders, our second Arc Raiders stream of the week, our last one of the week, where we'll do some raids and look for some loot, see how it goes. Last time we actually killed our first Leaper. Maybe we'll try to kill something else new this time. Maybe one of the Bombardiers or something else crazy like that, right? So that'll be the first stream. Oh my God, what a slow stream. Yeah, it was one of the slowest streams I've ever done.
But it'd be great to get some support from positive people rather than 2 super chats from one troll and $10 from another. It'd be great to get some real support from real, you know, positive viewers. Notably, on the kick side, this week has been very slow. Don't ask me why. It's one of the lowest support weeks I've ever had on the kick side of things. I don't get it. Nothing's changed. The content's been good, but I don't know. You tell me. Let's go. If you like the content, if you like the morning show, if you're ready for Arc Raiders, let's get some support. Let's get some subs and kicks on kick. Let's get some super chats and memberships on YouTube, and let's get our first tip of the day. Let's go.
Give me your money. Gimme. Asmon Gold just said on stream he wants to jump on your morning show. Will you accommodate this? I don't believe you. I mean, if he wanted to come on the show, I'm sure he would contact me and let me know. I don't believe you that out of the blue he would have said or done that. Being honest, okay? Now, what I'll do is I'll briefly check and just see if I got anything from him, because if this was true, he would have either DM'd me in
This bit was hilarious, by the way. This bit was fucking hilarious.
one of 2 places. No. Not at all. Lol. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please support it. We have had no support since today's morning show. We had 0 support for Arc Raiders today. So please, let's get some support for Arc Raiders to keep it in the rotation. I like playing it. It's fun. It's chill. And I like the advice you guys give me when I play. So please support it. I'll be back in a few. In the meantime, watch some highlight clips and enjoy, okay?
It's like, does anyone actually care about the stream? Because if not, then we'll do something different. If you guys don't care about Arc Raiders, we don't have to play Arc Raiders. We could do something different. What do you guys want to do? I'm down for whatever. Remember, I'm not playing it for me. I'm playing it for a stream, and if I'm not entertaining the stream playing this game anymore, then let's do something else.
I mean, to me, that comes across as incredibly disingenuous when you think about it, you know what I mean? If you're watching a content creator do something, and their heart's not in the content they're trying to create, and they're just there to try and make money, you know what I mean? It comes across as, why would you want to support that? You know? It's one thing to try and fucking support somebody because obviously, like, you know, but he's basically admitting to his audience, well, guys, I don't give a shit really about this fucking game, but I was only fucking there to try and make money. You know? I don't actually care about the fucking thing I'm doing here. But I still want you guys to give me money regardless. So it's like, it does come across as very disrespectful to the game, practically. Like, Phil, I mean, one more time, let me hear that again one more time, you wee bitch.
If you guys don't care about Arc Raiders, we don't have to play Arc Raiders. We could do something different. What do you guys want to do? I'm down for whatever. Remember, I'm not playing it for me. I'm playing it for a stream, and if I'm not entertaining the stream playing this game anymore, then let's do something else.
If you were playing for you, then maybe the audience would actually fucking prefer seeing you something that you would enjoy playing.
So that's it. Unless there's demand, I think the people that are here, you're not demanding it. So I guess that's it. I don't know what else to say. Let's do something different. Right? I want to do whatever people want to see. Some people are saying Street Fighter. If you have other ideas, I'm down for whatever.
Call of Duty.
Who's dropping it? It's a wage quit.
Again, drive rush stuffs everything. No effort. Literally just drive rush, push buttons. So lame. Top tier gameplay is so lame in this game. I drive rush and push buttons nonstop.
Hey, I thought Jury was like fucking low tier. Like, isn't Jury the one that Phil used the other day and was celebrating getting to master rank with? He was like, look, I got Jury to fucking master when I was in Diamond already. And it's an incredible accomplishment because I did it in one stream. It's like, Phil, who fucking cares, you know what I mean? So Phil is complaining when other people use Jury. Or is it Lily? Am I confusing Jury for Lily? Well, fucking spot the guy that doesn't fucking know Street Fighter too much. My bad. Lily is PDF bait, Jury is profit bait. Oh, I get it. If they've got the feet out, it's profit bait. I get it. Okay, thank you very much. So thank you for correcting me, guys. I didn't realise. Jury, Lily, yeah, there you go. In my defense, there's a big cast of characters in the game, and I don't play the fucking game.
And now that's it. Can't react. Done.
I will play this game one day, eventually, you know. Next time I see it in a Steam sale, I might try and grab it.
Off. Why did you attack the wrong way? I didn't do anything. I tried to break, nothing. Nothing I could do. Just a guess random overhead, hope it hits, and I can't react to it online. It's so unbalanced and unfair trying to play against the top tiers with mid to low tiers. Oh wow.
Ooh, a mirror match.
Dude, that's so good now. That is so good. I don't know. It seems like Eve is totally different now.
I just received an anonymous $50 tip.
Oh, she did, buddy.
I like how you're laughing too.
Well, it's funny.
I was sort of selling on the double perfect. Oh yes, let's watch again. Let's enjoy this again.
Oh, neutral jump. Always neutral jump with Cammy. It's always safe. Couldn't switch. I did. Didn't work. I can't do anything. I'm just trying to block. Can't break the throw. Look at that. I did the right thing to get her off me, and the game allowed her to keep attacking. Do you see how busted the game is? You just play the one pattern. You can't stop it.
Perfect. Completely dominating. Perfect, baby.
There's no skill this fucking person has at all. I didn't do anything. I literally haven't attacked or did anything. I should have been able to block. I switched sides. It doesn't switch. Can't do anything. That's it. Level 3. Yep. Can't do anything. That's game. 100% play a pattern online. Laggy shit. You can't do anything. It's over. Yep. Complete garbage.
Double perfect. Holy shit.
Wet fucked Phil. Oh, the Bad Band's going live apparently. Hold on. Yep, the Bad Band is indeed going live. Let's make sure we pause them in time. Hurry up, Phil. Turn the camera on so I can pause about something. What the fuck's he wearing? He's wearing his old shit, his old merch. You can't get it on DSP shop anymore. That shit's fucking gone out of business. Yeah, it turns out nobody fucking wanted to buy his shit. Guess what happens when you don't even advertise the fucking thing or update your fucking stock, Phil. But there you go. Jesus, so this is what the bad man's fucking rocking today in the stream. Let's watch the rest of the compilation, shall we? First of all, let's enjoy the rest of this compilation and build up some fucking speed up juice.
Double perfect. Nice. Double perfect. Double fucking perfect. Oh my god. Ah. Double fucking perfect, dude. Yikes.
The game is complete fucking garbage. So you suck. You're a waste of my time. Again, you literally did nothing. Just did the one pattern, you can't stop it.
Unquit. Gets perfected. Gets perfected and quits. Runs the fuck away. Runs the fuck away, dude. That is amazing. Runs away like a coward.
What? It actually worked? That's insane.
It's nice to see somebody actually use Zangief properly instead of the way Phil uses them.
What? I had no idea. Dude, he's just doing one button supers. I don't even know that stuff works. He could do these instant one button supers and they counter hit you constantly. That's insane. I didn't even know that
You know, maybe you can fucking learn from this experience, Phil.
works at all. Oh, what the fuck? It whiffs? That's insanity right there. It fucking whiffs. Goes right through his goddamn body. So he wins because the game is fucking stupid and is dropping half my moves.
Here it is, Phil.
I can't do anything. She still has hit advantage. Now she just randomly jumps, gets away with it. Can't do anything. Hit advantage again. What the fuck? Are you kidding? I can't block. She wins. Yo, the game is so bad. Non-stop attacks. You can't stop. You can't block. You can't. All you can do is block the entire round. Then you have to guess. Am I going to do the wake-up reversal, which is unsafe? Am I going to try to do a super, which is completely unsafe? Am I just, am I going to try to perfect parry and hope for the best? The game is terrible. It's atrociously fucking bad.
Let's get some support for Geef. For the impromptu Geef ass whoopings that I'm giving you today instead of Arc Raiders. Since you want it, you get it. But now let's go. Support the Geefster. Let's do it. Let's get some tips right now. Let's get some subs. Let's get some kicks, super chats. Let's go. Right now, let's get something. One of each. Let's go. Rally. Rally. You know you love the Geefster.
Bankruptcy is like the only solution, okay? Tonight, we're going to be doing games from my wish list, which I think, I'm trying to remember where the wish list is.
Who fucking
right
cares?
Here. We've been looking at games for a while, and just recently you guys told me there's a whole bunch of new games to check out that would be really entertaining that I should do playthroughs of, and we're looking for new games now. Like so it looks like Sunday will be a new indie, Monday will be Street Fighter with either C Viper or Sagat, Tuesday will be...
Of course, that's right, because Arc Raiders has got wage quit. You can't play that on Sunday more. Oh no, that's right, And, wait, hold on. So, for the next... So Phil plays Street Fighter on Thursday. He's playing it tonight on a night stream. And he's also going to play it on Monday. So, 3 of Phil's next 4 streaming days are going to include Street Fighter. Like, Phil's variety style show will have included Street Fighter 3 of those 4 days. Which is great for variety, isn't it?
High Guard, and then Wednesday we're going to be doing DSP Builds It. So that's the 4-day week of next week. Yeah. Guys, please, it would be great if you could contribute today. As you can see, I have no clue what's going on. It's one of the slowest days I've ever had in the history of streaming. As you can see, tips were abysmal. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck,
the back of my head, the back of my mind. It's always telling me.
It's WWE Champions time.
I love it.
I love it.
Well, fucking love it. Good stuff indeed. Now, in case you're wondering how unhinged Phil's night stream was, even with the fake $50 tip he gave himself, you know, it's quite late at night, as you can see, you know, 10 minutes to 10 at night. And he doesn't go away straight away. Oh no, he instead just kind of waits and stalls and has a little fucking hissy fit about lack of support, especially on kick. We've actually seen it on Twitter earlier on. We've seen a wee clip earlier on of him particularly raging at kick for being very slow this week. But yeah, it was quite unhinged, and it was just, and it's funny how fast Phil fucked off as soon as he got money.
All right, so I wonder what you guys think. Out of all the stuff we did tonight, right? Let's see. Let's get your opinions. Hold on a second here.
Get on with it, Phil. Get on with it. Move,
based on many factors, you know, a lot of factors here.
This is 1.5.
Engagement was pretty good all night. Support was decent. You know, not the best stream ever, certainly not the worst. Kind of hard to judge support when I played 3 completely different style of game, and you know, we didn't really play too much of any of them. We played each like 30 minutes, right? What do you guys think? Which of those games would you like to see more? Would you like to see? Here, let's do a quick poll. Let's do a final poll of the night.
The
Everyone
stall,
vote quickly.
the heavy stall. Oh, but your wife, Phil, is she not waiting for you? Your wife, though, Phil. She's sitting in the dark downstairs because you've got to turn the light on for her.
Okay.
So yeah, Phil, do a wee poll.
I want to get your feedback. It's very hard to judge because a lot of the...
Oh, this poll is actually funny. Phil was hoping his audience would pick Hollow Knight. Phil would prefer Hollow Knight. That game was the least supported from this poll. So Phil would prefer Hollow Knight, but of the 3 options that he gave, it was the least supported of the 3 options. It was a close poll though. So Phil is going to ask his audience again today at some point to try and get them and convince them that Hollow Knight is the right answer.
Oh, the hair in my mouth. Ugh. When that happens. A lot of the contributions that came in were like, oh, we like more, you know, indie games when you're turning us on to something we don't know about. But the thing is, like, every game I played tonight basically had a following. You know what I'm saying? Dredge does, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes does, or Lorelei and the Laser Eyes does, and Hollow Knight definitely does. So these are just games I just kind of never got around to playing. But I'm really curious. Like, which out of those are you interested in seeing me play?
Stall.
Tonight, everyone's disengaged and barely talking about anything. But on the YouTube side, usually we get an engaged audience, but instead a lot of people were just barely talking about the game, so it was hard for
Stall.
Just the question is, do people like any of those enough to see them get played?
Stall.
Came in. And then I played Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, and then a few more contributions came in after, and then I just played Hollow Knight and nothing came in.
Money.
And not one contribution was like, I really like this game.
Money.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
CD, I'm already playing Street Fighter 6. That's not the point. The point is that tonight I was trying to find a new game for the rotation. That was the point.
Money. And stolen and money.
That would be kind of foolish, don't you think? You play the new games first before you play the one everyone knows what to expect.
More stolen.
And if you want to help with engagement, to like the stream, last chance to support in some way, whether that be a super chat, a sub, you know, some kicks right now. Once again, if you can believe it, another stream, 0 support from the kick side. 0. So I don't know what's going on this week with kick. I really don't. Like, we're at the end of the streaming week. We have 1 streaming day left, and this is the least supported week I've ever had on kick. I just don't know what happened. You tell me. I didn't change the content or anything. You know, we had a bunch of trolls coming in with their sock accounts. It's the same, like, dude. Seriously, it's the same fucking dude.
He's grumpy.
Who's doing it. I know who it is. So they come in with 10 sock accounts a night. They get banned, and they come back again. They get banned, they come back again. Stupid idiot.
Oh God, no.
Ghost of Derridge tipped £1. Why isn't Peppa Pig in the rotation? You know, a game that can really bring the kitties in.
Jesus!
I was trying to press the button so fast, I actually I can cancel the FBI. The FBI had to get cancelled briefly, temporarily, because I pressed the buttons too fucking quickly. Get out of here, creepy bastard. Also, he spelled kitties, but for God's sake, bastard. He replaced the day with a T and didn't think I'd notice, but well, you creepy little prick. FBI doesn't want anything to do. Oh yeah, I forgot the FBI have a thing about protecting paedophiles. That's right, yeah. Yeah, the highest authority in America seem to have a tendency to try and protect their paedophiles, don't they? I forgot all about that. Yeah, good point.
He was doing it. I know who it is. So they come in with 10 stock accounts a night, they get banned, and they come back again, and they get banned, they come back again. Stupid idiot. But outside of that, I just don't know what happened this week on Kick. Well, now Lance Catamaran just gifted a sub. Thank you, Lance. Lance, one of the few people who is contributing, as you can see. Basically, we had 3 this week. We had Lance, Kick is Nito, who's someone who randomly did 8 subs earlier today for Street Fighter 6, and then Stepdad. And outside of that, that's it. And Kicks too. There had like 2 people who gave Kicks this week, so I don't know what's going on Kick, because some people might be like, oh, I don't get it. You know, you just did a night of all random games, and, you know, it seemed like a solid night. How on earth did you not even, you know, hit your old goals? Well, because Kick is dead. Like, no one's supporting on Kick. That's the reason. I got tips, I got super chats, but no one's doing anything on Kick. You know, I don't know. Was there? There were 100 kicks from Fla Fla Flunky, says Dunsfelter. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, well, thank you, Fla Fla Flunky, for 100 kicks tonight. At least there was something. And thank you to Lance for the 1 sub of the night.
So much begging going on.
I appreciate that. Okay.
So much stalling, so much begging. Wait for it though.
I really hope that we will get some feedback on the on-demand videos, and I'll have to look at the views and everything on them too, because I just don't really feel like we had a definitive answer. Like, I would like to play one of these as the day stream on Sunday.
He wants to play Hollow Knight, but as you can see from his little fucking impromptu poll, it got the least amount of, like, you know, likes, you know, votes, you know. Lorelei and Dredge got more attention and more preferences over Hollow Knight.
All right. And then, depending on how that stream goes, either play it again as a night stream one time, or...
I mean, why do a fucking poll then? If Hollow Knight won the fucking poll, it would have just fucking given it to that. Because Hollow Knight didn't win the poll, he's like, well, I've got to wait for the on-demand views and feedback, and we'll talk about it in the podcast tomorrow.
Instead, do a different one of these games as a night stream. Okay? But by the way, if we want to do another night like this, we can also do that. We can do another night where we literally try...
Who fucking cares? And it's installing.
It was very close. So even there, it's not like a landslide. That didn't really help that much. Yeah.
Blah, blah,
you know, I just don't know.
stalling.
Morning, I'm going to be reacting to the Xbox event from today.
So first of all, here's Dominic Harris, first of all, with a $10 super chat. At this point in time, Phil only has $154, you know. So now he's at 144 and he's very close to his old goal, okay? But as this came in, he was also gifted 5 subs on a Kick, which I think happens about the same time here, actually.
All the games from it. Also, I'm going to react to the Alex trailer for Street Fighter 6, and we will talk about what should be the next playthrough based on the footage that I put out tonight. And then tomorrow night, Friday Night Fights. Oh wait, tomorrow for the main stream, we're doing Clear Obscure, and we're beating Simon. For goodness sakes, we're finishing Clear Obscure and beating Simon tomorrow. We have to, right? Like, I put so much effort into this dang thing. We've got to complete it tomorrow, and I hope we do. That should be fun.
Scottish!
Thank you very much, Ricardo Henson, for the super chat. Who says, Alex on a podcast, is there a guest today? No, he's reacting to Alex on a podcast. So he's reacting to both Xbox and also the Alex thing on the podcast. You're not the first person to, I mean, I don't think you were actually confused. I think you were fucking pretending to be someone at one of Phil's dents there. Because Phil's stream today is poorly phrased. Let me show you what exactly I mean by that. If I go to Phil's channel here.
Dredge, so give me
Shut up, Phil, you prick. So yeah, Phil's stream today is titled Reacting to Xbox and Alex on the Podcast. It's not the greatest way to phrase it, you know? So yeah, he's reacting to 2 things. You know, he's reacting to 2 fucking things here. What the fuck's this? I don't want to drag this out. I'm trying to highlight the fucking word react, and it's fucking dragging a fucking random menu that's hidden at the side for fucking YouTube. But yeah, so a couple of people were in Phil's stream chat at the very beginning, and they're asking who Alex was and why do you have a guest for the podcast, you know? But yeah, reacting to Xbox and Alex on the podcast. Then DSP beats Simon, apparently. He's super confident he's going to beat Simon today. I guess we'll fucking see. But yeah, that's who Alex is. He's reacting to the fucking Street Fighter Alex fucking trailer thing, so there we go.
And so then, Tomorrow night is Friday Night Fights. I'm going to pick E-Honda ranked matches in Street Fighter 6.
More
Okay?
stalling,
And then I'm
more
off on Saturday and
stalling.
Sunday. We're going to do a podcast, and I don't know what I'm doing is the day.
More stalling, more
Yeah,
stalling.
Monday we're going to do a major stream of Street
more
the second part of the
stalling.
Lego build. Okay? So we're good for day streams. Just
More stalling.
terrible to be another stream. I'm beating Claire Obscure tomorrow.
More
It is
stalling.
res off, and I'm going to remove
It's
it's just a matter of a few little...
Here is the random sub bomb on kick from a Sundered. 8 minutes before this point in time, a Sundered had created their kick account and then decided to give Phil $25 worth of support. And then as soon as this happens, you'll never fucking guess. Phil fucks the fuck off. He counts his fucking monies. He counts his super chats. He praises a Sundered. And he's like, well guys, that's great. See ya later, suckers. Sayonara. And yeah, as you can imagine, he fucks off not long after that, you know. He got his money. The stall was a success, even with effect tip included. And yeah, Phil's like, see ya, suckers, thanks for the money, dummies. So that's how the fucking night stream went. That's a summary. So there we go. Anyway, I think it's time we fucking get Bingo all set up and going, okay? Because I think we've had Phil and pause for a wee while, so there we go. To play today's bingo card, obviously we need a bingo number to help us on the way to creating a good and robust bingo card. The very first number in chat I saw was from BST, who gave us a very big number. This might take a while to generate, so boy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is a pattern to that number, but I can't quite put a finger on it. What happened to 1 and 2? Anyway, I'm going to use BST number, so this might take a while though. It is a big number, to be fair. So it might take a wee while to generate the card. But what you got to remember is that the higher the number, the more times it has to fucking shuffle through all these numbers to generate the card, you know? It is literally going to generate 3,456,789 different versions. You didn't expect me to use a fucking number? Well, you fucking thought wrong, didn't you, you wee dafty? You know? Don't underestimate my pettiness. Oh, someone put a big number in chat, eh? Well, it's on you. We have to wait for bingo to start because of you. Ah, balls. You probably get called out for an early input. I mean, to be fair, as I was asking for a number, it did show up in chat, so you timed it perfectly well. You timed it accidentally perfectly. You know, frame perfect input from BST to submit their number for a fucking bingo card. Phil wishes he could fucking hit frame perfect inputs like you fucking do. But there you go. So we're still waiting for the card to generate. It's still going, you know. As I said, so it's basically 3.5 million different cards. It's got to cycle through and shuffle through before it picks the one after all those ones. So yeah, it should be done in I'm thinking another 10 or 20 seconds. I think it should be done. Hopefully. In the meantime, while waiting for the card to actually fucking be generated, how about we go through all the ways we can get free spaces on a bingo card, okay? Since we've got a while to fucking wait. So, also, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces on today's bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that Phil does, we get a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, we also get a free space. If Jade shows up to Phil's stream chats and Phil says hi to Jade, nobody get a free space for that, but you guys also get to enjoy this sweet animation to celebrate the free space.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
As Satan himself shows up to Phil's streams and Phil says hi to his good buddy Satan. Nobody get a free space for that, but you guys also get to enjoy this wee animation to celebrate the free space.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
Those are the ways we get free spaces, courtesy of Phil Satan doing things that you guys are also in control of. Some of the ways we can get free spaces too. For example, okay, usually every 5 new or renewed memberships we get a free space. However, memberships are broken right now. The card is finally, we finally have a card, by the way. I'll address the card in a second, but finally we have a card for the game today. It finally shuffled through all 3,456,789 different cards to get there, so there we go. But yeah, as I was saying, no, memberships, every 5 new or renewed ones usually gives us free space, but the memberships are currently broken right now, kinda, because Sunny broke them, you know? So I would maybe recommend not going the membership route for free spaces. If people do want to try and go a similar route, every 5 super chats of any level gives us a free space as well, and we have had 1 so far, courtesy of Cal Denson. So there you go, so 4 more of those will get a free space courtesy of that. And liking the stream as well gets us free spaces as well. 25 likes is 1 free space, 50 likes is 2 more free spaces, 75 likes is 3 free spaces, and 100 likes gets us 4 free spaces. And every time we get a free space courtesy of lights goal being hit, You guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the free space on stream for likes. Remember to keep an eye in the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Good cat. Satan showed up last week. So as far as I can tell, Satan is not renamed. You know? I mean, as of a week ago, Satan was still there. That makes sense, so there we go. Good stuff indeed. So there we go. So you guys are control some of the ways we can get a free space on bingo card. The rest of it is controlled by Phil and his bizarre functions as well, so I'm begging like little bitch that he is. Now, the bingo card we have for today is as follows since it finally fucking generated. We need Phil to say that being said, should have that been said, day off, him giving subject old fashioned leaning manual ban, him using hateful slurs, and him saying variety. The second row is also excited, congratulations, dude, in fact, and alright. The third row is self touching his face, him being all toxic, him being all victim mode, him saying there you go, and community. The fourth row is still saying you guys sound good, him applauding randomly, him saying engagement, and him touching his eye. The fifth and final row is still saying you see, him discussing politics in some manner, him saying feedback interesting, and finally, him doing siege mode, which is where he falls and crosses his arms. So that's the bingo card we have for today's stream. Finally, we got there in the end if I can read it, if I can bingo card, right? Good stuff indeed. There's some more things to cover, of course, for bingo, but I'm going to let the AI Phil Burnell Marble explain that for us, courtesy of and remember, this is a new little creation courtesy of Sunny, so thank you once again, Sunny, for creating this Marble AI version of DSP.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
Good stuff indeed. I knew you were disappearing there. You go, good stuff. So thank you once again, Sunny, for creating that. There you go. As well as obviously checking, typing exclamation mark marbles. You can also get a link in the description as well. If you've not yet left a comment on that community post, make sure you do it now because it is a brand new community post for a year. If you've not yet left a comment this year at any point in time on a community post, then you need to fucking add a new comment. Simple as that. And yeah, if we do get a full house on today's bingo stream, we have a marble race to celebrate afterwards. And the winner of that marble race will get to have the wheel get spun to see what potential prize they could win for winning their marble race of today if we do get to fucking race. Somebody could win a full house ticket, which will be eligible for 1 week. They could win the Scottish Soundboard Pass, which is also valid for 1 week. They could get an intro shout out, or they could get a special prize of a $10 console voucher or a $10 Amazon voucher as well. But if you want a chance of winning one of these glorious prizes, you've got to make sure you've got your own marble locked in and secured. So make sure you leave a comment on that community post, you dafties. I think I've covered all the bases. I think there's only one more thing left for us to do before we start playing bingo, and that is for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
I mean, it's terrible. All these hands were all over the place. You were like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
On that note, it's time bingo. Good luck, everybody. I think we're going to need it, because here we fucking go.
Everyone, welcome to the show. It's Friday.
Sounds slow. I knew it. It wasn't on 1.5. Bastard.
And we've got an awesome week-ending podcast in store. Today is React Day, meaning I have saved up all kinds of reacting to do on today's podcast, including all of the games from the Xbox showcase yesterday, Fable, Forza Horizon 6, Kiln, the surprise new release from Double Fine, and another game as well, plus the Alex trailer, the next DLC character in Street Fighter 6.
And another game as well. So you basically forgot. It forgot what the other game was, so just put another game as well. Like, how can you forget what you're reacting to, Phil? This is just your own script reading off.
The new release from Double Fine, and another game as well, plus the Alex trailer, the next DLC character in Street Fighter 6 has been released, and I'll be looking at that. And if you can believe it, there's finally some information regarding the upcoming release High Guard that comes out on Tuesday after like a month of radio silence. So, we've got a lot to react to, but at the same time, we've got a lot to discuss. Last night I did a tryout stream here on the channel, and it was indecisive, especially after Arc Raiders not doing well for the millionth time, and me deciding that I think it's time to move on. We've got to talk about what exactly it is that we're going to be doing for new playthroughs next week. Plus, guess what? We got to figure out the next DSP tries it. There's a lot going on. It's the end of the week. It's time to get excited. Sit back, relax, buckle your seatbelt, because it is time for the Level 1 podcast.
Fuck cares. Let's skip a shite intro as per usual. Okay, I'm go there. I don't think we have anything to tick off so far on the board. So yeah, I don't think so. Nah. Kill's not on the board, for example. React's not on the board, so yeah. Nothing ticked off so far, but it's early days yet, so we got a long way to fucking go. Here we fucking go.
Alrighty, everybody. Good morning and welcome to the show. It's Friday. It's time to chillax.
Wait a second. We had this bingo background just today. We need to fucking change the picture. Hold on. Let me randomize it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't that the fucking Bob Ross one? No, one more time. There you go. I try and get like different backgrounds for the actual bingo board. You know, I don't like doing today's at all. It just feels weird. I know that's weird. I know.
Here on DSP Gaming, and it is time to wrap up a whole bunch of stuff that we've been up to, with some reacting, with some determinations of what's coming next, and with good vibes. Welcome to the show. I'm DSP. It is Friday the 23rd of January 2026. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you enjoyed this week. Man, what a week it was. We got to really recap. I mean, a lot happened this week. If you really think about it, you know, me getting to the end of Clair Obscure and trying to finish the game and not getting there yet. Pretty much finishing Pokemon, so now we're moving on. Arc Raiders, sadly, just having yet another failed stream where people didn't care about it, so I think it's time to move on from that. And I think the big story, the big success story of this week, the glorious return of Street Fighter 6 to the regular schedule as a game that can be played and enjoyed by all. Me actually kicking butt in the game, getting not 1 but 2 characters who are relatively mid to bottom tier to master level. It's been a great week, has it not?
Who fucking cares?
I had a great time with all of you, and I want to say thank you, especially this time of year when there's not a lot of big high-profile new releases out, and you got to figure out what to do. It's good to have an audience that's along for the ride.
Ah, fuck, it's Jade. No! Jade! No! Stop being dirt. Oh, for
Squeaky
God's
Wheels
sake.
Jade tipped £1.
Oh, God.
Squeak, 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 free space. Is that how that works? Do we have a free? Oh wait, here comes the uncontrollable
No.
duty.
Jesus!
That was a long wet turd. Moon, I need my deity changed.
Boo this man! Get the fuck out of here!
Jade. No free space for you. Just, no. Someone needs to fucking clamp his fucking wheels just to fucking make sure he can't fucking annoy anyone else. Like, where's a fucking wheel clamp where you fucking need one?
Especially this time of year when there's not a lot of
Thanks for the tip, though, you creepy wee prick.
big high-profile new releases out, and you got to figure out what to do. It's good to have an audience that's along for the ride with me, that will be here to chill no matter what I'm playing, and to help me figure out what's going to stick and what's going to work for the streams long term. You know, Street Fighter 6 coming back into the mix has actually been excellent. I'm really enjoying coming back into modern fighting games, so I hope that you guys have been enjoying as much as I have.
Burger?
FYI, I tweaked my microphone last night. I want to know how it sounds today. Let me know. Give me some feedback if it sounds any better or worse. You know, I was getting feedback that there was a little bit too much of certain kinds of noise going on, that ever since I upgraded last month, that maybe the tweaks hadn't been, you know, perfect. So let me know if it sounds a little better today, okay? So, we got...
Motherfucker. Phil apparently is engaging in drama. In like 20 odd minutes time. Drama is incoming. I thought today was dedicated to Phil reacting to trailers and Xbox and stuff.
talk because right now, my schedule is in flux. There aren't a lot of high-profile new releases coming out for a bit. That gives us opportunity to play different kinds of games and enjoy a variety of content. But the question is what? And last night I did a tryout stream to try to determine just that. And honestly, it didn't really determine much. I would say there's one game I absolutely want to play, and that's Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, ever since I played Silk
Your stream chat didn't want that, so he fucking said, oh well, fuck you and your fucking poll.
Song, people asked me would I go back and play the original, and I said, well, maybe. I don't see why not, but I didn't want to do it immediately. It certainly didn't make sense to finish Silk Song in late November and jump right into the game that came before it. I said, let's give it some time. Well, it's been 2 months, and now I've played other games. We've been separated from that level of content, and I think maybe it makes sense to go back to it. Last night, I did play about 40 minutes of Hollow Knight. It feels like Silk Song, just with less abilities, and I don't know if that's going to change over the course of the game, if I'll get more abilities that'll make, you know, the knight more powerful, just like what happened in Silk Song. But, you know, it's pretty much more of the same. I'm down for that. You know, if I played Silk Song and beat it, I don't think I'm going to have much issue with Hollow Knight. At the same time, I am now using a better controller, meaning I'm no longer using that Xbox Elite, but instead I'm using the Razer Wolverine Pro, which has much better face buttons, I should say, than the Elite did. And, you know, I ended up getting a giant callus on my thumb playing Silk Song. I don't think that's going to happen this time around playing Hollow Knight because I'm going to have better controls. I played, you know, 40 minutes with this, didn't have a problem with it, so I think it's going to be sufficient for the playthrough, okay? So, that did work out well, but outside of that, the 2 games that I played last night that you guys voted for were Dredge, which is a game that's a hybrid of fishing and horror, and Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, which I have a problem even really describing. It's basically a puzzle game that has a unique walk-around exploration atmosphere, kind of like a combination of point-and-click from the 90s with unique atmosphere and puzzles, okay? So, for the record, the stream last night went really well. It did. It actually had a good attendance, good engagement, and good support the whole way through. But it was very hard to gauge who liked what, okay? Dredge, we played for about 30 minutes, and we got into the gameplay loop of fishing, resource gathering, upgrading the ship. We never really got to horror, okay? So I don't know if the game completely flips on its head and changes its style and atmosphere later on, but after the first 30 minutes, it felt like a fishing game. I liked it. I thought it was fun and chill, and I was like, oh, this could be something good for the rotation for like a late night chill stream. But a lot of people in the chat were complaining it seemed very boring. They didn't really like it, so it was hard to judge. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, that's the kind of game that's right up my alley. Unique puzzles that make you think, much like when I was playing Blueprints last year, but a very unique visual style and atmosphere and story that keeps you guessing, kind of a suspenseful, almost like murder mystery. That's the kind of stuff I like, but I don't know if that would work for a live audience. Maybe that's something for an offline kind of a playthrough, or even just for me. I don't know. But Hollow Knight is kind of a shoo-in. So what I'll say is this. Based on last night's stream, I'm going to give Hollow Knight a try this coming Sunday.
So he ran a poll last night, remember? After he went and played all three, he asked his chat, what do you guys want? Hollow Knight came dead last. And then Phil's like, well, I'm going to ignore that. And he's so much for... So Phil, you cannot argue. You cannot bitch and whine and moan if Hollow Knight does not give you support that you fucking think you deserve. Because you have gone against what the stream chat asked more for. They chose other two games ahead of Hollow Knight. You wanted Hollow Knight, so if support is fucking lacking, do not fucking dare blame your fucking audience for the fucking lack of support. This is all on you.
Alright, so this Sunday, there will be a level 1 podcast in the morning, and then we're going to do Hollow Knight, okay? I want to see if people will show up, engage, and support with the game that came before Silksong, alright? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Let's find out what happens on Sunday. I hope people who like Silksong will come back and support Hollow Knight, because it's a great game from everything that I've heard. You know, this is the one that precedes Silksong in the story, so I'm very excited to see, you know, where it goes and how it ties into the plot of Silksong. So, yeah, I hope you'll come back on Sunday if you're into Hollow Knight and Silksong to join me for the premiere. As for the other two games, I really don't know yet. Overnight, I kept an eye on YouTube and the videos in the comments. The video views just aren't doing well, to be frank. Dredge did get a good number of comments. Basically, people saying, oh, this actually looks good, and if you play further, there are a lot of horror elements that will make it actually be better. So definitely check out Dredge again, but maybe do it as a chill late-night stream. I barely got any feedback on Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Sad, because I think that the game is unique, but maybe if I had played it when it was new years ago, more people would have cared. It doesn't seem like people seem to care right now, so I guess that one is probably going to be a pass, okay? So I don't know if we're going to be doing Dredge or not. I'd like to hear more feedback on that. I would give it a go if you guys wanted to give it a chance, okay? What I think we're going to do, all right, just briefly, to go through a schedule to give you an idea of what's going to be coming up in the next several days. I'm off of streaming tomorrow. It's my day off for the week. For the record, next week is a much shorter streaming week for me. Only 4 days. Finally, I'm going to have 2 days off in a row, that Thursday and Friday. I got a lot of appointments and things lined up. I'm trying to play catch up now, since I really haven't had any real time away from streaming since Christmas, if you think about it.
So cares. So wait, so if Phil is off, did Phil just confirm he's off on Friday?
Next week is a much shorter streaming week for me. Only 4 days. Finally, I'm going to have 2 days off in a row, that Thursday and Friday. I got a lot of...
Oh, Thursday and Friday he's off. Wait, so he's... Oh, for God's sake. So he's going to be off on Thursday and Friday and return on Saturday. He picks the most annoying days to fucking... Fuck off. Well, I guess there's no bingos happening on Thursday or Friday then, eh? We can just do, you know, I don't know, maybe find something different to do, I don't know. Isn't that going to impact... He returns on Saturday the 31st. Okay. No, I'm doing Saturday. I'll be here for the Saturday one. I should be okay to do Saturday bingo session, like, you know. At least at the top of my head, I don't think that's going to clash with anything at the top of my head. If that changes, I'll let you know, but as things stand, I should be able to do bingo on that Saturday. So yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess.
Appointments and things lined up. I'm trying to play catch up now, since I really haven't had any real time away from streaming since Christmas, if you think about it. So what we're going to do is Sunday, a level 1 podcast, the premiere of Hollow Knight, and then it's going to be RimWorld, okay? On Monday, we're going to do another level 1 podcast, and you might say, wait, what? Why are you doing another podcast on Monday back-to-back? Well, guess what? High Guard, that new game from the makers of Apex Legends Fightfall that's actually coming out on Tuesday, but it's been radio silent since the Game Awards, is going to actually do a digital presentation Monday morning at 10 a.m. to actually talk about their game. So we're actually getting information about the game the morning before it releases. Talk about last minute, right? So since they're doing that in the morning, I want to react to that on Monday's podcast. So we will do a podcast both Sunday and Monday, okay? And then we're on Monday night. What I wanted to do originally, I was going to take one of the games from the tryouts and I was going to play it. But to be honest, I just don't feel like any of the games were definitively good enough. So here's what I want to do on Monday night. I want to do a tryouts Take Two. I want to try out other games. And this time around, I'm not going to be playing Hollow Knight, so we're going to have more time to try out a variety of games. And what I think I want to do is try out 2 to 3 new games, and I want to play Dredge a second time, since this time, if I give it another 30 minutes, we'll probably get into the horror elements, and we'll see if the game's good or not. Okay? So Monday night, I'm going to do a little bit more Dredge and several other games. We'll do it the same way we did it last night, polling, and we will see what happens with that, and if you guys like something that we can get to stick in the schedule.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Then on Tuesday, there will not be a podcast, but a morning show, which will be an abridged version where we just kind of hang out. And then we're going to try High Guard as the daytime stream. I'm actually keeping Tuesday and Wednesday night streams open for now, because depending on what happens on that tryout stream on Monday, we might jump right into a new game Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday's daytime stream is actually going to be Build with Phil Part 2, the Mario and Yoshi Lego set, where we're going to try to get as far as we can in another major stream. My goal is to try to finish that by early February, because I want to have it in my February background for the month. And obviously, I can't do that if we didn't finish it. So we're going to try to do that on Wednesday. And like I said, Wednesday night is open. So 4 days next week, you're going to have the premiere of Hollow Knight, RimWorld, a major Street Fighter 6 stream, the new tryouts, High Guard, and then some open streams as well as Legos. It's a good variety of stuff coming up next week. Okay? By the way, Street Fighter 6 daytime stream on Tuesday. I'm either going to try out Sagat or Sea Viper. People seem to be pushing me towards Sagat. People seem to be saying that they want to see me try Sagat. And I'm strongly considering it. Okay?
Who fucking cares?
That's what's going on for the next week. So thank you to those who attended the tryout stream last night and helped me determine that we'll try Hollow Knight on Sunday. Let's go from there. All right? Good. So we've got a few shout outs to do already. So hold on, let me get these out of the way, and then we'll talk about our other topics for the show today. So first off, I received a $1 tip, anonymous $1 tip. Thank you so much to this person. It looks like they're talking about Dredge, so give me a second here.
Fake tip is fake.
Okay. Okay, this person says, I enjoyed watching the stream clip of Dredge this morning while I was doing chores. If you're not bored by the game, please continue playing it. And have you been told before that you look vaguely like Tony Soprano?
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Look at him trying to do a Tony Soprano face. Is this the fellow apparently trying to do a fucking Tony Soprano face? He looks like some sort of fucking duck that shit himself. Random duck faces duck.
If you're not bored by the game, please continue playing it. And have you been told before that you look vaguely like Tony Soprano? No, I've never been told that I look like James Gandolfini before. Absolutely not. I've been told that I look like the British comedian, what's his name? I can't
Ricky Gervais? Yeah, you're like the fucking Timu version of Ricky Gervais.
Remember his name off the top of my head, the guy who played in the British Office. And I've also been told that I look like Dante from Clerks. But I've never been told that I look like James Gandolfini.
Dante from Clerks is a more accurate representation. You know, the guy who played Dante in Clerks, that's quite decent actually, yeah. You know, you look like a fucking healthier version, sorry, an unhealthier version of fucking, what's his fucking face? Ah, shit, what's the fucking name of that bastard? Shit, what's his fucking name? Ah, fuck me, man, the name escapes me. That bullshit fucking phony martial artist that just beats the shit out of fucking people on set, you know what I mean? Ah, shit, what's his fucking name? It's in my head. If I talk about fucking, you know, Steven Seagal, that's what it is. Fucking Steven Seagal. The name of fucking escaping me. Yeah, Phil's an unhealthier version of fucking Steven Seagal.
That's pretty crazy. Ricky Gervais. Thank you. It was Ricky Gervais is the UK comedian. That's right. By the way, he does great work now as like an animal rights activist. And
doing it for a long fucking time, Phil. You just fucking noticed. Yeah, he's very big on that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? He donates millions of fucking pounds to that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Has supported it for a long fucking time.
No, that's pretty cool of him that he took his successful comedic career and put it into something to try to help, you know, others and other creatures. So good for him.
Why don't you take your successful career, Phil, and put it into something like that, eh? Because you're part of a big massive success yourself. You keep fucking telling everyone you're super successful and everyone loves you. So why don't you fucking channel your own success into fucking helping animals?
Okay. I received a $10 tip. Thank you. This is an anonymous tipper as well. Let's
That's also fake.
Play a nice animation. Our first animation of the day. Thank you for $10. Some people say they're really disturbed by this animation. Will it go away soon? Yes. On February, I change everything. Don't worry. Okay. So I got a $10 tip. Let's see what this person has to say. Have you seen the memes about the 40,000 Marvel's tourney drama and the players in it for the vibes versus FGC players who were basically fighting to the death for $50 and a Chipotle gift card? I'm wondering how accurate that is. I don't know. The only thing I've heard, drama-wise, about a Marvel Rivals tournament is that I guess there was a tournament and something happened where one of the teammates was talking junk about another teammate or somehow screwed a teammate out of being in the tournament. And now that teammate was basically like dragged through the mud on the internet and everyone was making fun of them, but now apparently they streamed yesterday and they made a ton of money anyway on the stream, despite the fact that everyone thought they hated them. No, they were getting super chats and memberships and had 1,000 viewers. That's all I know. I don't really know the details. I don't know anyone involved. I don't actually know what happened. I'm just, I read memes and things referenced in social media posts, but I don't really know what happened. What I can tell you is I can tell you from the fighting game community perspective, okay? When I was in the fighting game community from the late 1990s to the late 2000s, literally you played for peanuts, okay? Even if you were the biggest player and you won multiple tournaments and, you never won any money. Most tournament pools back then never had any kind of a bonus, didn't have any sponsorships involved. It was literally just based on whoever showed up and did an entry fee. So, for example, let's say you went to a tournament for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Ooh, the tournament has 200 to 300 entrants, right? Well, each entrant paid like a $5 entry fee for the tournament. So do the math. 300 times 5 is not a lot. You have a prize pool of around $1,500, and then they would divide that into like the top 3. So the most first place would get probably like $700. Now, you travel to the tournament, right? So you paid for your transportation. You paid for the hotel. You paid for food. You were lucky to make a profit. And that's if you won the tournament. If you didn't win, you basically, wasted all that money. Now imagine going to EVO, right? The Nationals, and you're flying to Vegas, and you're spending for a Vegas hotel and food in Vegas. You're probably spending thousands of dollars on this trip. And even if you win EVO, you won like $1,000. So you lost thousands of dollars on the trip. That's how it was back then. And then don't even get me started on just like locals. That's like going to like a major tournament I just described. Now you go to a local, entry of 30, 40 participants. Each person, again, paid $5. If you win the tournament, you win like $60, So yeah, the comparison is, that's real. Today, things are so very different because all these gaming communities that have competitions are all based online. Most of these communities now have sponsorships, teams, all kinds of stuff going on where there's money involved. So yeah, you can join a team and you can play and you can actually travel the world and you can make a living doing it and make good money if you're in the upper echelon of player. I said this the other day, I only feel, like in the FGC particularly, probably 100 people who make a living doing it. Seriously, I mean that too. Like, I don't really feel like there's that many people in the FGC that are making bank playing fighting games full time. You know what I mean? Like, the real money is to be made in content creation. Sitting at home, streaming, putting out edited videos about the games, etc. That's where the money is, not the traveling and playing competitively, to be honest. So, yeah, it's for back in the day, playing the fighting game wasn't even playing for profits. It was just playing for the passion of the game, for bragging rights to say I'm the best. There was no profits to be had whatsoever back in the day. They didn't exist. Okay, today things are a lot different, but you have to basically be a pro player who's grinding constantly and join a team, or you just gotta get into content creation and try to flip that into something profitable. So there you go. I don't know anything about this Marvel rival situation. Okay. Burger. Well, someone to me $2 says, I don't know what happened, but it sounds like taking a break from it and then upgrading your setup and now playing difficult games like Expedition 33 and mastering the parry mechanic has made you play at your best Street Fighter 6 level since forever. I think you should aim for Grandmaster. You playing at that level? I don't know, but at the same time, there's a couple factors that we have to...
Phil is not brave enough to try and get the highest possible rankings in Street Fighter. Okay? Phil has begrudgingly accepted, without admitting it, that he's hit a glass ceiling. This game's so full of tryhard, so I can't do this or that now. He accepts Master as the fucking acceptable level for him to be at. Even though there's so much more levels above that.
To talk about. Factor number 1. Yes, I did upgrade my setup. So right now, I am using the absolute lowest input delay possible by playing the game at 1080p, by playing it at 120 Hz, by playing it with an OLED monitor with nearly 0 input delay, okay? And now having a good setup, everything, there shouldn't be any delay at all. Like that at all. It should be the factor of the online play. And I think it is, because now what's happening is I'm not noticing many issues with like, oh, there's lag. It's dropped inputs. And dropped inputs are just a prominent problem with any game that uses rollback netcode, because the idea is the game wants to look good, so it will sacrifice your input in order to make the game look smooth. That's awful, of course, for competitive reasons, but that's just how these games are these days. So
why don't you come up with a better alternative, Phil? Come on, Phil, be constructive and suggest a better method for fighting games to fucking incorporate. I'm waiting for you to fucking give a better alternative that would actually fucking work well.
So when I'm doing something and the input just drops, like, I press the button, nothing happens. Nothing can be done. But outside of that, I think I do have the absolute best setup as of now that I could possibly have to play these games. That's number 1. Number 2, I did give myself a great break. And it stands to reason, because this has happened to me in the past when I was in my prime, in my 20s. If I play too many fighting games, I get burnt out. I really do. Like, I'll just play poorly because I'm so...
In your prime? Have you ever even hit your prime ever, Phil? I think Phil bypassed his prime. I don't think that did Phil ever have a prime? I'm trying if I can think of a time when Phil was ever in his fucking prime. I must have fucking blinked and missed it.
Not necessarily bored, but when you just play something too much, at least me, I get to the point where, like, I don't know, like, I just get fed up and I play poorly. That's happened. There's been times when, like, when I was grinding in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, when I was grinding in Super Turbo, I'd be playing for months and going to tournaments and just sucking and be like, all right, I need to take some time away. And I would take a cold couple of weeks, maybe even a month off, and then I would come back fresh, and all of a sudden I'd be playing better. it's happened in my past, and now it seems to be happening in the modern day. So yeah, taking that little break, I say little break, it was almost a year from Street Fighter 6, seems to be working. But then there's the third factor, okay? I've been playing mostly against Diamond players this week, okay? Even though, admittedly, when I was doing the casual play, I was playing against the Grandmasters and Masters, and I was kind of holding my own. This week, the dominant streams that I did with Lily and Zangief were against Diamond level players. These are people who are grinding and haven't even made Master yet. So, admittedly, I'm probably better than them anyway. I'm not trying to downplay what I did, because, I mean, to come back after a year, not playing these games, not even understanding the balance changes that these characters have in said game, and coming back and whooping everyone's butt, I think it says something about my skill level, but it also says something about the skill level of modern fighting game players, where they just learn patterns, and if the pattern fails, they don't know how to play because they don't have fundamentals. But I digress.
He's not tooting his own horn or anything, but
basically, yeah, I think if I play more, I can get better. Now, can I get to Grandmaster? Probably not. Why?
Nope.
I play too many characters. I don't focus on one or two. I have 5 characters, and people want me to learn a new one on Tuesday. Okay? I don't play enough. The grind is crazy. To get to those higher levels, you got to be playing constantly to get enough points. I simply put, don't play enough. I would have to be playing Street Fighter 6 like daily in order to grind to Grandmaster. So even though I think I will play and have a good time and maybe get some great wins against good players, I don't think I will ever get to Grandmaster level. I just don't play enough to do it. You know, I'm just being honest. It'd be nice if I could, not gonna lie, but I don't think it's ever gonna happen. You know, also, let's be honest, I don't think anyone really cares. Like, sure, some of my audience are...
Phil, you care though. You fucking made a huge fucking deal. I'm like, guys, I finally got to Master. It's been a year since I played. Give me so much fucking respect and all that shit. And then these guys fucking sit and say, I don't think anyone cares. Phil, you clearly fucking care. It seems to fucking mean something to you. Phil is pretending that no one fucking cares because he knows he can't really achieve that fucking... He can't do that. He can't get to that sort of goal. He can't get to that fucking promised land of being a Grand Master, you know? He accepts Master as the fucking limits. You know what I mean? Of what he can fucking achieve. And everything beyond Master is just full of tryhards. You know, he's not... And he doesn't want to waste his time in tryhards. These guys play the game 24/7. They live and breathe Street Fighter 6. Everyone at Master level and beyond are just like fucking fully locked in. They fucking spend every waking second of every single fucking day. No time off whatsoever. They're just a full-on tryhard, competitive, full-time pro mode of playing the game. It's impossible for somebody like Phil Burnell to ever get anywhere after he hits fucking Master. Sonny's saying, am I sure that DSP looks and acts like Steven Seagal? What the fuck's this like?
Ricari says, if a movie was made about me, would I be played by Steven Seagal, Jack Black, or Jonah Hill?
By God, it's Phil! By God, it's Phil! Jesus! That was a lot of snorting. Oh, thank you for yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty confident, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want Jack Black to play Phil. Jack Black's far too charismatic, you know? So I fucking... You know, less in his fucking abilities as an actor, you know what I mean? It's Steven Seagal, though, is not just a fucking actor, you know what I mean? Yeah, I get left fucking... And he's also a bit of a bully, which, like you know, so... Some things that Steven Seagal and Phil Burnell have in common. One, they're fucking out of shape. Two, they're fucking kind of bullies, you know? And three, the figures of fun on the internet. For people to fucking point and laugh at. So, yeah. I have fucking Steven fucking Seagal play Phil. Just make sure he fucking doesn't shave his fucking beard and make it all crooked and all that shit. So there you go.
Hyped for Street Fighter and want to see me play more of it, but would it be any kind of an achievement if I actually hit Grandmaster? Who would give a crap? I'm not part of the FGC. So no one in the FGC will care. You know, my trolls will just downplay it and say, oh, it didn't happen, or make an excuse for it. And my viewers are variety viewers. They're not going to be like, oh, rejoicing in the streets because I...
Why the fuck should we care get Master? Using your exact same fucking logic, then what's the big fucking deal about you hitting Master? You tried to fucking make it a big, huge fucking deal that you fucking got to Master rank last week or whatever. It's like, why should anyone care? Basically, Phil, like, it would be a lot better if you were just fucking forthcoming and honest about this, okay? Just admit that you want to be better at this game, but you've hit your glass ceiling and you can't really get much better. At least not without fucking playing the game more often, and your audience doesn't want you to do that because they won't give you the money to fucking play this game several times a fucking week. You know? That's just the fucking truth of the fucking matter. If Phil had a choice, he would play this game every fucking day. Probably. Every night stream would fucking play this game. If people were giving him $150 per stream, he would play Street Fighter 6 every fucking day. Probably for night streams. Every night is just chill night fights or whatever, you know what I mean? But the audience will not be as supportive for that, and yeah, so Phil can't do that, and so his dreams of fucking being Grandmaster are cast aside.
I hit Grandmaster. So that kind of level of time investment and skill level, like, is it really worth it? No. You know, for me, Street Fighter 6 will be successful if I play it a couple times a week, if I play a variety of characters, if I rotate between them so it doesn't get stale, and if basically I continue to hang at the level I'm playing, right, then it'll be entertaining. If I grind it every day with one character to get them to Grandmaster, I think everyone would be bored with it, you know? I'm just being real here, okay? Okay. I received a...
Apparently we're getting some drama. I think there's like I think 2 minutes time or something, I think drama's incoming.
A $5 tip. Hold on.
Anonymous.
Pretty nice $5 animation. So, thank you for the in-depth answer to the FGC comparison question.
It didn't even say who it was. It didn't even fucking acknowledge if I can tipped him. So yeah, fake.
I received a $5 tip. Hold on. Pretty nice $5 animation.
Every tip so far has been anonymous and fake.
So, thank you for the in-depth answer to the FGC comparison question. Your experience offers unique perspectives. It's a shame how much untold FGC history you probably have in mind. In the mind files. Yes. And yeah, listen.
This is absolutely a fucking fake tip, so Falcon fucking bitching, ranting, whining, moaning about the FGC. No, the FGC don't really pay much attention to Phil these days. Whatsoever. It's all about Phil trying to fucking initiate drama with them. More than the other way around. So go on, Phil, let's hear your scripted anti-FGC take today.
I was part of the competitive FGC from the very late 1990s all the way through 2007. Then I essentially retired. I did come back when Street Fighter 4 came out. When I say come back, I mean that loosely. I mean, I started traveling and playing in tournaments again. I didn't win. I didn't do well, but I was covering it for YouTube as a YouTuber. So I have all that knowledge of one era of YouTube when it was just for the bragging rights. And then I have a whole other wealth of information about the early days of Street Fighter 4 when the whole YouTube creation prominent thing was becoming a big deal. And literally no one talks to me about it. The FGC wants nothing to do with me for a lot of reasons. There's a lot of slander. A lot of people in the FGC who, in the early days of content creation, were mad at me because I was a guy who did not care about putting out competitive videos. I didn't care about grinding and going to tournaments. I literally sat at home and effed around in the games talking junk all day, and I got more views, prominence, attention, and money than any of the people in the FGC. I was bigger than any one of them. Literally bigger than every top player that was there. So they basically started a slander campaign about, oh, fuck DSP, he's a piece of shit and all this, so that basically no one would pay attention to me in the FGC, and it worked. Like,
but Phil, you admitted though that you were a piece of shit back then, and you said you apologised to people for how you reacted and behaved back then. Like you claimed that you apologised to people for how you conducted yourself way back in the day, and you admitted you were a fucking troll during that time. So they went wrong. The FGC went wrong to react that way by your own admission because you claim that you were those things they fucking said you were.
Like people in the FGC who liked me, all of a sudden, oh, everyone talks shit about DSP, so I guess I'll stop watching and I'll go watch somebody else. So yeah, that definitely happened in the early days. We're talking like, you know, anywhere from 2010 through like maybe like 2014-ish. And then I just basically didn't care about fighting games anymore because I hated Street Fighter 5. So I just stopped really caring. And then at that point, people in the FGC didn't care about watching me anyway because I dumped Street Fighter. So yeah, it sucks because I do have tons of knowledge about fighting games.
They moved the fuck on, you didn't. And also your knowledge is obsolete, Phil. I'm not saying that to be a fucking, but my honest take, Phil's knowledge does not apply to current day fighting games because he has no real knowledge of current day fighting games. Phil's knowledge is older and more in line with the older fighting games that he was more experienced in. Like even before Street Fighter 4, you fucking, you know, Street Fighter 2, Super Turbo and all that shit. There's a reason why Phil fucking harps on about fucking Super Turbo 2 being his fucking favourite game, because it's the one game he played more than any other fucking game. It's the one game he was fucking semi-decent at. You know? But Phil, it is fucking 2026. It is not 2004 anymore. The FGC have moved the fuck on. And they don't really have, like, why would the FGC gain anything from hearing somebody talk about the mechanics of a game that came out in, like, the fucking mid-2000s, if not before that? You know? It doesn't really apply to modern-day fighting games. It's not interested in what you're talking about, Phil. You know, I've got this wealth of knowledge. It's useless fucking knowledge, Phil. Like, Like, Phil, it's not really... There's not a lot of demand for your apparent knowledge. And Q-Up says broken clock. Yeah, strong fundamentals. Everyone's just better. I can have perfect aim and chords and still miss a target because of movement. Exactly. Yeah, it's just... If he was right, then people wouldn't call it a diagonal parry. They wouldn't talk about Johns, even as a negative, if he was a nobody. Exactly. Like, Phil try to fucking be a somebody, not by his fucking gameplay abilities, but by just being fucking in control. The king effect, you know? Phil would try to fucking become a king, not by his fucking gameplay abilities, but just by his fucking behavior.
And as I said, that's the kind of crap I would love to talk about with people. I would love to do a show about it. I would love to have people, you know, come and be guests or maybe a guest on a show. Let's talk about the old FGC.
Okay, Sonny brings up a good point. Was the Wizard of FGC, you know, Epstein fell? Well, apparently, this is the best part. Bill claims that everybody knew that the Wizard, some sort of fucking character, some person in FGC back then, who was turned out to be a dodgy individual, you know? So, Phil was around during the time that the Wizard was there. You know, and Phil claimed that he knew, and everyone knew, that they were fucking dodgy and whatever. But Phil never said anything about it, apparently. Like, if you know somebody is being fucking horrible in that regard in your community and you stay silent about it, then you, if you don't take a stand against them, so Phil tried to claim that some kiddie fiddler was in the FGC and everyone knew that there was a suspicious individual, but Phil says that, you know, nothing was done about it. You know, it's like, why? And the question, of course, is if Phil knew, why didn't his moral compass let him fucking do something more about it? I think Phil initially tried to claim, like, because the guy was protected or something. Like the Wizard character was like protected by the Cannon Brothers or some pish like, you know what I mean? I don't know, some bullshit like that. But yeah, but I just kind of think it's hilarious that Phil, once these things come to light, and more scrutiny is and more attention is put on it, and more people talk about it. And, you know, like Phil's like, everyone knew the Wizard was fucking fucked up and up to no good or whatever. And it's like, Phil, if you knew and you were around, then you fucking not saying anything about it whatsoever just shows you what kind of a human being you are. You know, if you're in that fucking community and you fucking knew it was going on, like you fucking claimed to fucking knowing it was going on, and you fucking stayed quiet, you were complicit in letting that shit happen.
Really, let's do it. No one wants to talk about it. And by the way, for the record, it could be talking about the games, it could be talking about how tournaments were run, it could be talking about drama. Dude, I know about all the fucking drama. I know about every single piece of drama that happened back then because I was in the middle of it. I was the one on the IRC chats late at night, you know, drama farming and trolling and shit. I knew all about the inside. Dude, we knew about
Mr. Surprise, Phil stayed awake in the middle of the fucking night messaging people on the internet. You wouldn't catch him doing that these days. No. Hey, Wings, how you doing?
Mr. Wizard and everything he was up to. Way before it got exposed.
Here we go. Oh my god, he's actually brought up. He actually brought up the Wizard shit.
Farming and trolling and shit. I knew all about the inside. Dude, we knew about Mr. Wizard and everything he was up to way before it got exposed just a few years ago.
Why in the fuck did you not do more to fucking make sure something was done to stop them from doing more damage to people? You knew all about it and you stayed fucking quiet. You were complicit. Your silence fucking made you... Phil, why in the fuck? I hope to fuck somebody in this fucking chat calls me out for why I didn't fucking do anything about it. If Phil knew all along, and yet he was allowed to fucking get away with it for so long, then why didn't Phil try harder? To fucking, you know, like kind of fate saw this horrible thing happen, and he's like, well, nothing to do with me. If I say something, it'll just hurt me. So, whatever. And Chris Dang says protecting a kindred spirit. Who knows? Who fucking knows? I want to listen to that one more time. I want to listen to this one more fucking time. Phil basically admitting that yes, they knew that there was a fucking suspicious individual doing fucked up shit, and he happily just ignored it.
It could be talking about the games, it could be talking about how tournaments were run, it could be talking about drama. Dude, I know about all the fucking drama. I know about every single piece of drama that happened back then because I was in the middle of it. I was the one on the IRC chats late at night, you know, drama farming and trolling and shit. I knew all about the inside. Dude, we knew about Mr. Wizard and everything he was up to way before it got exposed just a few years ago. We knew that in the early 2000s, but we weren't there to stop it. And sadly, when we were voicing concerns about
there to stop it. You weren't there to stop it. You could have done a whole... You weren't there to stop it. Okay, so hold on. What's your excuse then? What's your excuse for not fucking doing more about it?
About him becoming prominent as someone running SRK.com, running Evo. The Cannon Brothers ignored us and just said, oh, we know what you're talking about, even though...
Well, I wouldn't say the Cannon Brothers, but I would say... I would go to the authority themselves. If you know someone's doing fucked up shit, it's quite illegal, horrible fucked up shit, I wouldn't just go to the fucking town organisers. What are they going to fucking do? Cannon Brothers, this guy's diddling kids. Please ban him from the town. No, you get the fucking law involved, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, Phil. This is a terrible fucking excuse, Phil. This really is. It's like, so you really think, Phil, you honestly think to yourself, you're claiming that you fucking knew this person was doing this shit the whole fucking time, and you honestly think you did everything within your power to try and fucking stop them from continuing to get away with that shit. Can you honestly fucking answer that, Phil? Because I think you fucking know you done fuck all. You either all lie about fucking knowing, or you didn't know and you chose not to fucking bother your arse with it because it didn't affect you. And that fucking, I'm more inclined to believe it's a fucking second thing.
2000s, but we weren't there to stop it. And sadly, when we were voicing concerns about him becoming prominent as someone running SRK.com, running Evo, the Cannon brothers ignored us and just said, oh, we know what you're talking about, even though there were all these stories about Mr. Wizard's behavior and things that he'd been doing in the community. It all went ignored. So that's what I mean. I know about all that shit, but no one ever comes to me because I'm DSP and everyone wants to make fun of DSP instead of listening to the things that I actually have to share. That's a loss, but hey, that's a loss for the community. Sorry. You know, I guess that's just a loss that you're, you know, oh well, I'm happy doing the stuff I'm doing. So I don't really care.
There is absolutely nothing stopping Phil from making his content in his own time and having the FTC react to what he's saying. What he's upset about is that the FTC aren't coming to him and inviting him to their parties to talk about the shit. But Phil could very easily say all this shit right now, make a video about the fucking things from way back in the day, and the FTC could choose to fucking react to it if they wanted to afterwards. But he would rather like have, you know, he wants them to come to him because Phil is just, that's the way Phil is, you know. He needs to fucking feel in charge and in power or whatever, you know what I mean? He wants them to seek him out. Phil can't be seen to fucking seek them out, you know what I mean? Because that means he'll give it a fucking power in that situation.
But it is sad that that's a wealth of knowledge that's going to be going untapped forever, I guess, right?
Who fucking cares?
Okay. Someone just said, I think you and Justin Wong could have a great FGC podcast. False. Why? Because Justin isn't like me. Justin very, very much relies on sponsorships, plugs, that kind of stuff. That's where he makes a lot of his income from. And if he goes on a podcast with someone who's going to say it like it is and not pull any punches and talk about this kind of shit, you know what I mean? He'll play games with me because that's just matches. But dude, the moment that I open my mouth about this stuff, like this, oh, what? You can't say that? So I don't think that would ever happen. So someone just did another $2 tip and says, I know you're a variety streamer. If you stick to one character and you play a few times a week, you'll make it to a grand. A grand? You'll make it to, make it to grand, like Grandmaster. That's how I did it. Forget what anyone says to downplay your achievements. Do it for the true Street Fighter.
Phil saw the words a grand and thought money. He saw the words a grand, and instead of fucking thinking Grandmaster, he immediately fucking went to grand as in, oh, $1,000?
All grand? You'll make it to, make it to grand, like Grandmaster. That's how I did it. Forget what anyone says to downplay your achievements. Do it for the true Street Fighter 6 fans. We love you and your evolution as a player. Again, I get what you're saying, and I do realize there are some people who care, but it's not my whole audience. That's the problem is, you know, this isn't like the old days where everything that I did got attention, and, you know, I could play a 4-hour stream of Street Fighter and make 40 videos, and each video got 5,000 views, and I made like $2,000, which actually used to happen back in the day, which is insane when you think about it, but it really did happen. I would literally sit down and play Street Fighter for an afternoon and make like a grand. It was ridiculous. Today's very different. I have to find what works for my audience. I'm streaming for an audience and not for myself. And as much as I might say, oh, it feels good to grind to Grandmaster and say that I have skill again and fight Street Fighter, I don't think that my audience is going to care that much. Just being real. I just don't see it. But maybe I'm wrong. If I'm off base, you guys let me know, but I don't see it happening. Okay? Thanks for the support. Let's see here. I got a $1 tip. Someone says, I'm going through your playlist. I saw a playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, but nothing for part 2. If you didn't play it yet, you consider trying it for May 4th. May the 4th be with you, right? Yeah, I never played the sequel. Never did. It was funny because Knights of the Old Republic almost never happened. So originally, I wanted to play it, and I was going to play it on PC. This was before I had issues with PC gaming and became a console gamer for like a decade. So I got the game on PC, and I got a mod that made it widescreen and HD. We played it for like 10 hours, and the mod broke. And the whole game crashed. I couldn't play it anymore. So then it was many years later, and I played it as a console game, which is very inferior. Let me tell you, the graphics didn't look good. It controlled poorly. But it was cool to play it because I really wanted to see. This was the predecessor to games like Mass Effect and Dragon Age, and it was really cool to see BioWare in that early time, how they made a game that actually was quite unique and good. I would like to play Knights of the Old Republic 2 someday. But I just, no one's really asked for it. I don't think there's really a modern way to do it. Like, wouldn't I have to play a crappy console version of it again to really make it work? Does it? If there's a PC version, that would play on a modern computer, I don't know. I'm not in on that. And I mean, I do have a good gaming PC now, so maybe we could figure out a way to make it happen. I don't know.
Who fucking cares?
It's a good suggestion. I think maybe we could play it someday. Princess Luna, with our marbles in the mouth. Our first gifted membership of the day. Thank you so much to Princess Luna for the gifted.
Why did Phil say marbles? I feel like he shouldn't be able to say marbles. Marbles is our thing.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you for the early support. And for the record, so after we finish the podcast today, it's going to be Clear Obscure, Endgame, and Finale. Okay, it is. It's going to be time to finish this game and beat Simon, but I get the feeling not a lot of people are going to stick around for it. I've been playing this game for over 60 hours. I think a lot of the audience is kind of tired of it, but I need to finish it. Like, today's make or break. If I don't beat Clear Obscure today, I'm not beating it. All right, I'm just making that clear. If Simon does not fall today, I'm just not going to defeat him, which sucks because I don't want to leave it unfinished, but I can't keep doing streams of this that no one really cares about. So I hope that you will stick around for Clear Obscure after the fact, but it sure would be great if you could support the podcast today if you're going to take off, so that way, hopefully this is a successful stream despite the fact I'm playing Clear Obscure. Thank you. Okay. So, let's see what to do. We have a lot to talk about. All right, we do. Should we start? I think we should start with reacting and the like, because we have so much to talk about. Let's go ahead and let's pause this music for now, because if we're going to start reacting to stuff, obviously, I want you to be able to hear it, right? Hobo X. Oh, actually, how is everyone? I forgot to say hello to everyone today. How rude of me. We're 30 minutes into the podcast. I haven't said hello. Hello, everyone out there live. How you doing? Who do we got today? We got Scooty Andrum, Ragnarok, Fed Roger, Copium, Apollo, Ruisu, Chris is here, Banana Jose's here, Hobo X is here. There's a drama farmer in the chat. How nice. Who else? Okay, Rubbish Bin, Fenty Pops, Grandmaster Scrub. Who do we got over here? Plum Master, Admiral Akbar, Quantumint, Moist, Most Tasteless, Barely Legal Opinion, Chrono Sparking 7. I can't even say the name. Who else? Your future stepson. And more. Captain Based Pants. Welcome, everyone, to the show, and I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you earlier. I got wrapped up in myself, and we all know how much I like to hear myself talk.
Hey, that's not even a fucking you do. What a fucking surprise. Phil Bonnell is too obsessed with himself, as usual. That's just a fact.
Anyway. So Hobo X had said, no interest in Dragon Quest 7, and for what it's worth, Lorelei looks interesting to me. Maybe others are interested as well.
Never said hi to the Kick Chat, so the Kick Chat doesn't get hi.
There's much interest in Dragon Quest 7. I want to play the Dragon Quest 7 remake coming out in February. I don't think it's going to work. Seriously, I don't think so. It sucks because I would like it to be. I would like to do it. But I don't think, I think what'll happen is I'll play the demo or I'll buy the game, I'll play it for like a stream, and that's it. These turn-based JRPGs don't work for whatever reason. The problem is I love them. I wanted to play Metaphor. Didn't work, right? Look at when I try to play Like a Dragon game these days. Won't work. Doesn't work. And now, I basically force-fed Clear Obscure down the audience's throat with a giant spoon, like shoving it into your mouth to give it to you because I really wanted to play it, but it hasn't worked for the most part. So I want to play Dragon Quest 7. I just don't know if it's going to work. We might have to try and see what happens, I guess. Okay? Okay. Alrighty. What else do we got? We have Rubbish Bin. Excuse me. Hold on one second here. I gotta get rid of this idiot. There we go. Rubbish Bin became a member this morning. Thank you so much, Rubbish Bin, for becoming a member this morning. And then Scooty Andrum just became a member this morning. Thank you for the membership, Scooty. I appreciate that. Pizza Time X90 just did a $2 super chat to become today's first super chat. Actually, I take that back. Chimchar did a $2 super chat and said, are you going to play Barbie Land today?
No.
But thank you for the super chat. And then there was a $2 super chat from Pizza Time X90, who just said, I'm leaving soon, so I wanted to contribute now. Thank you to Pizza Time for the contribution. I appreciate that. Quick reminder of the ways you can support the content. If you're watching live right now, there's multiple ways that you can help out this channel. You can like the stream, and the engagement helps a ton. Please like the stream if you're enjoying it. You can engage with me, tag me in the chats, interact. That's a big part. You can go ahead and contribute on the YouTube side. You can become a member. You can give some memberships. You can do a super chat. On the Kick side, you can throw some kicks my way. You can become a subscriber, or you can donate some subscriptions to your fellow viewer. Or no matter where you are or how you're watching, live or not, you can tip me via my PayPal. Just check out the description of any video or stream that you're currently watching, and you'll see that link. Or if you're in chat, you can type !tip, and a link will pop up to show you how you can tip. Thank you very much in advance for any contributions. Thank you guys so very much. Now let's move on to our next topic, okay, which is going to be reacting to a whole bunch of stuff. All right, we got a lot of stuff to react to this morning. Let's start, all right, at the beginning. So first off, High Guard, which we already talked about, but let's do a formal update on it, shall we? So, High Guard is the new FPS hero shooter, I think is the right way to describe it, from the makers of Apex Legends and Titanfall. It comes out on Tuesday, yes, this coming Tuesday, and it's free to play. But you might say, well, I didn't hear anything about this game. Well, yeah, for some bizarre reason, they haven't advertised the game whatsoever. I mean, take a look at it. It looks like some kind of a devil elf riding a bear. There's a guy with a sword that looks like it's medieval, but he's wearing futuristic armor and has a machine gun in his hand. And then there's a woman who looks like she's wearing a scout outfit from like Robin Hood, but she has a sniper rifle. What the hell is this game? No one knows. So they showed a gameplay trailer at the very end of the Game Awards and haven't said a word about their game since December. This has left the entire gaming community wondering, what the hell is going on with High Guard? Like, is this game even really coming out on Tuesday? And it's free. So a lot of people are like, we're going to try it anyway. Even if it sucks, we want to give it a go, you know? Well, guess what? They finally announced on Monday morning, 10 a.m., there will be a deep dive announcement for High Guard and supposedly explaining everything about the game. It's already got a placeholder here on YouTube. So if you're interested, you can go check out the High Guard YouTube channel, which has a whopping 1,084 subscribers. So you can usually gauge the hype for a game when the game's official YouTube channel has less than 2,000 subs. Let's get some subs for High Guard. Everyone run over to the High Guard YouTube page and subscribe. Let's give them some love.
That's funny.
To be honest, I thought Titanfall was pretty good. I thought Titanfall 2 was pretty good. And I thought Apex Legends, for what it was pretty good. So I don't dislike the games that the studio has made, but I'm finding this very bizarre. The fact that this game comes out on Tuesday and we don't know anything about it until the day before. Like, what? And by the way, for the record, I am checking this game out on Tuesday. I want to see what it is, too. I'm curious like everyone else. Could it be the next Code Violet? Or could it be the next Concord? Which I think is what... Hey, what's up, everyone? Hey, DSP. What's going on? Thanks for saying hello on the chat here. Yeah, what could it be? No one seems to know what the game's going to be. So I guess it's a big question mark. All right, so I'll be not watching this live, but I will react to whatever this presentation is. I'm only going to talk about it the day before. Like, what gives? Seriously. I wonder what's going on. Does anyone, like, what do you think? Nope, no chance in hell. There's no chance. Doubt it. Fed Rogers, I think it'll be a decent multiplayer game, but really nothing special. I mean, it's basically, it's free, you know? So if you're not paying for it, and then you play it and you decide to spend money on it later, you know, is that really a bad thing? Maybe the game will release bare bones, but over time they'll add content and it's free to play, so at least dabble with it on release day or whatever. I don't know. What do you, I don't know. I'm gonna try it on Tuesday. I think the rumor is it's gonna release Tuesday at 1 p.m. on Steam, which is a really weird time. But I don't know if it's 1 p.m. Eastern or if it's 1 p.m. Pacific. High Guard, here it is. Add to your wish list. The game plans to unlock in approximately 2 days. Oh god, it needs both Secure Boot and TPM 2.0. Do I even have those? I don't even know if I have both. I have one of them because one of them was required for Battlefield, but I don't even know if I have the other one, honestly. Yeesh, yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna try it. The thing is, if you can't even install it ahead of time, it might be a nightmare. Everyone trying to download this thing, getting anti-cheat to work, and trying to get it to work with their system, and then everyone hitting the servers at exactly the same time. It could be a huge flop. I guess we'll have to see. But I am gonna try it as the first stream on Tuesday and see if it works. Hopefully it does, you know? Oh, really? Daz Auto Chick says, I think you do have it because Black Ops 7 also requires both. Oh, then I have them. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, good to know. I have them. It's required for Windows 11, standard. Well, no, when I played Battlefield 6, I had to install one of them from scratch, and I even had to do it. I had to boot it and do it like the, what do they call it? The BIOS? I had to go like the BIOS and stuff to enable it. So, okay. Anyway, so High Guard is happening on Tuesday, and I'll check out that presentation and cover it for you guys on the podcast on Monday. It's very intriguing, right? Like, what is going on with this thing?
Who fucking cares?
It's time to start reacting. Excuse me, I'm glad that I'm muting that because it's really gross. It's time to start reacting to the stuff that happened during the Xbox showcase. Or do you want to react to Alex first from Street Fighter 6? You guys want to do the Xbox stuff or Alex first? We got React Fest today, Reactathon. What do you guys want to see?
Who fucking cares?
Give me your money, give me your money.
Xbox, Alex first? Oh, let's do Alex. Alex will be quick, because then we can talk about all the Xbox.
Hold on a fucking second. Hold on a fucking second here. I think we have a full house. Chris Danks has a full house ticket. And they've just requested me to fucking nuke the fucking bingo stream. And they are cashing in their full house ticket. Now, are you sure you want to do that? I mean, I don't mind doing it, but I just want to make sure you're sure here. We're not actually that far away from a full house bingo, you know? We've got free spaces as things stand, so we're only 4 away from a full house. Are you certain you want to cash in? My god, my brain is turning into mush. If you're sure you want to cash in, then by all means, it expires after his birthday on Monday. True, but he still has Sunday and Monday potentially. But yeah, if that's what he wants, then fair enough, that's what we'll do. You know? That's why I make sure that he is fully locked in and this is what he wants. If this is what he wants, we will declare an automatic full house. And we'll declare a full house victory, but that's why I make sure he is absolutely fucking dead set here. So Chris, if this is what you want, I think is that your way of saying yes? It's like I assume so. Okay, fuck it. I'm assuming you're definitely set and saying okay, cashing in. And right now, Phil was still watching trailers, so yeah, rather than being forced to watch trailers and have Phil reacting very poorly and badly, Chris Danks has saved us all from the bad man and cashed in his full house ticket.
Burger.
There we go.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
We've confirmed it, we've locked it in, the full house has been confirmed and Chris Danks has used their full house ticket to good effect, I would argue, you know. That is one very effective use of the full house. Wait a second. We just used it for fuck's sake. Oh, what do you mean? Gonna save my nook and leave locked. No! No, too late. No, no take backs. No take backs. No, we cashed that shit in. I gave you ample opportunity before to say these, are you sure? And it sounded like you're fucking sure. You know, you've cashed in your full house ticket. Jesus, no take backs. No, we're cashing in. No, Chris was going to say, well, I'm going to fuck off and just and leave you guys to it and keep a hold of it. No. You've used your golden tickets, you know. there's no take backs. Nice try, sunshine. You're 3 minutes behind. That's not my fault, but still, I did try and make sure, and the people asked as well in chat, you sure you cashed in the full house tickets. We've got the full house today. That's it. We're done. Okay, we're done with the bad man. Okay, so yeah, we've won. The good news is that when we return for bingo on Sunday, we have free spaces already, because the free spaces that we had for today stay there. The full house ticket doesn't apply to free spaces. So yeah, we have free spaces for Sunday's bingo stream, which is excellent stuff indeed. So there we go. But thank you, Chris. Thanks for saving us from bingo. And I need to try to fucking take it back and reclaim your fucking voucher, but tough titties, it's too late now. But who knows though? We're going to get to enjoy a marble race, and you actually might win again. So you don't know. So yeah, there we go. So for all you know, Chris, we could do this marble race. You might win again. You might win another fucking full house ticket. Who fucking knows? But yeah. Let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing, shall we?
Studios, these developers who have a long track record in history.
Boring. Okay, well, fuck it. Guys, I'm going to get marbles all set up and all that jazz. So guys, yeah, give me 2 seconds here. Let's get marbles going now, actually. Let's just get marbles going right fucking now. And we can play some fucking robust marbles and all that jazz. Christ. Chris is like, I'm sorry, I didn't want to use my ticket out of the tough titties. You paused it to answer the phone. It's not my fault you're fucking popular Mr. fucking high society member with his fucking millions of friends to talk to in the phone. Tough titties. No, it is done now. But yeah, I do thank you though, Chris, for saving us from the bad man. So we get to enjoy marbles now. So here we fucking go. Right. It's time for some marbles. We're free from the bad man. Hooray for that. Thank goodness for that. Jad the tyrant. I gave him ample opportunities. No matter what he was 3 minutes behind. Oh hell. Okay, that's at random. The course that we have today is called Happy Aligned Shenanigans, made by Harold 2 York. It has an 18% elimination rate and average finish time of just over 2.5 minutes. 91 marbles will compete. Who will be the winning marble, and what will they win today? Now, this is the course here. Looks like it goes a bit back and forth here. But as you go down the wee ramp, down here, through here, there's a couple of these randomly fucking placed here. A couple of wee tunnels here, and then you drop down in the bottom, and I guess your finish line is over here. Yeah, the finish line is over there. So, interesting looking course, pretty straightforward. Hopefully we do get some back and forth, like, you know, who's winning, who's not winning, that kind of thing, you know what I mean? It's always quite exciting when it's all back and forth. There's not one person winning the whole race, so let's see how it goes. All the 91 marbles we have so far, and are spinning right round our circle right now, getting all nice and dizzy. Who's going to be the first marble out? It looks like it could be Dio. Dio might be the first marble out as things stand. But one marble might clash into another marble and just get the momentum so down to drop down to the bottom. But no, Dio is indeed the first marble out, as they very slowly trickle out. And they're no longer in first place. Better Claw is in first place now. And Cell Shader's there. And Josh Fraser's there. And Jody Taint is there. And oh, so many marbles. So yeah. Let's just go through here and see who's going to be the first marbles that come out here. I'm stuck. I'm trapped. Get me out of here. Egret and Campbell Dutchman are there. I'm in the lead. Me. I'm winning. Oh, I'll overtake my Jody Taint. But I could win today's marbles. Oh, I'm going down so slowly. Oh, this is awful. Come on, faster, faster, faster. There you go. Get down there, me. Don't you dare fall off. Get in there, you little fuck. Windows 96 is ahead. Their marble is winning. Theo is in second place. Wild Bill, the marble is gone. My marble, I think, is running. I think I'm stuck back there somewhere. This could be. This is going to be a close race. This is going to be a very close race. Some marbles have caught up from behind with the steps. The steps are all kind of weirdly timed. We don't know who's going to win here. It could be any one of these marbles. This goes ahead. Wait. The Mad Max finished. When did the Mad Max finish? How did they get so far ahead? The Mad Max finished before everyone else. My only theory is that Mad Max was launched by this thing here forward. The Mad Max must have got launched by one of these fucking things past these stairs. Oh shit, the Mad Max fucking just took a shortcut and beat everyone. They got lucky. Okay, that's definitely luck on their fucking side, but that's the only... I was fucking keeping an eye in first place for the longest time there. But Mad Max got to the finish before everyone else by a mile. And the only theory I can come up with is they got launched forward, but it was fucking me, those wee poppy things. So there we go. Mad Max was first, Disco 2-3 was second, Egret was third, Camel Dutchman was fourth, and all that jazz. So there we go. Fifth place was BST, sixth was Sticky Man, seventh was Major of India, eighth was Cell Shader, ninth was Lady of Ravens, and 10th was Warren. At one point, Ty was winning and so was Dio, but we finished 14th and 15th respectively, so there we go. Mad Max has won marbles today. They've won a couple of times. They have won a couple of times now, think about it, you know? So if I check my wee list here, Mad Max, they've won a couple of times. Let's spin the wheel and see what prize Mad Max will win for their marble coming first. The Mad Max is going to win an intro shout out to they're almost won a $10 console voucher, but no. Mad Max has won an intro shout out for the next bingo stream. Congratulations to Mad Max for that, so there we go. Is the bad man still reacting to shit? Yes, he is. When's the Project 7 reboot? That ish was fat. I'm currently watching it while I eat the delicious Subway footlong cookie that you loved. Cack. A waste of $5 given to Phil Burnell. What's he going to say about this game?
Again, they did that with the original Fable. Do you remember in the original Fable, they massively overpromised all of these things, and when the game came out, it didn't have any of them? And people were like, what? Why are they doing this again?
Yeah.
See what I mean? The dev team is too young to even remember the controversy around the original Fable.
Shut up, you old bastard. We're tapping it, man. We're free the bad man. We're fucking free the fucking bad man. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're going to wrap things up there. Nice, quite an earlier finish than usual for Bingo today, courtesy of Chris. Thanks, cashing in their full house ticket. I do appreciate that, Chris, so thank you very much. Of course, it is Chris's birthday coming up on Monday, so if you wish to wish him a happy birthday early on, you can. Of course, we'll be here for it, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're getting to escape. We're escaping from the bad man now. We get to enjoy the start of our weekend early on. Tomorrow is Saturday, of course. It's Phil's day off, and yeah, I won't be here for. There's no bingo tomorrow. I'll have a wee word with Moki and see if we want to release our next episode of Are You There Yet? What I will say, okay, the next episode of Are You There Yet? I know most of you guys probably won't care. I know. Me and Moki are trying to fucking complete the winter map of Are You There Yet? You know what I mean? We're trying to team together and fucking just get ourselves to the fucking end, like to get off this fucking mountain in this wee game. And the next part we have ready for people to enjoy is a bumper episode. A lot happens, and also I kind of fuck up. Like I explain it at the start of the episode, but I had to I kind of lost the save files. I accidentally fucking nuked the save files. I couldn't restore it, and so where me and Moki last left off in Are You There Yet? We had gotten to like a gas station in a nuclear silo. We're in some like fucking nuclear missile silo, and we got to a checkpoint there right before a fucking weird bit of weather, and that was where we left off. And then we might have been saved there, but in between recordings of that episode and the next one that's coming up hopefully tomorrow, I fucking nuked the save files, so I had to like get a cheat engine and fucking make a new game and like just use a cheat engine to fucking get ourselves to that checkpoint again. You know, so I do feel very bad about that. You know, I apologise. It was my fault. I was trying this in spring cleaning, you know, getting rid of like old save stuff, old save file data. I didn't realise I was in the folder for RV yet because the folder is named differently. It's not called RV yet, it's called Raid. You know, so long story short, I fucked up with the save file data. Actually, I fucking nuked all our progress, and I had to use a cheat engine to get us back to where we were checkpoint wise, so we can continue the fucking the playthrough essentially. And I do feel very guilty about that. But the next episode is a massive, so yeah. so me cheating to get there is not covered by a record. I done that shit offline, you know what I mean, just if I can get, yeah, you're right, it is cheat, it is right, yeah. But the next episode is kind of mental though. It is a crazy fucking episode, for sure, because we'll go through, a lot happens, let me put it fucking that way. A lot happens, and yeah, it involves rockets, it involves hawks, it involves getting lost, it involves going vertically. It's kind of crazy. Like it's mental, and I think we're getting closer and closer to the end. But yeah, hopefully we'll have an episode ready to go for you guys tomorrow to enjoy. As I said, I'll have a wee word with Moki later on and see if we're up for releasing it tomorrow as well, because we like to release our episodes at the same time, the same day, you know. Usually my episode will be first, and then when my episode ends, I'll premiere to Moki's point of view. So there we go. So hopefully you guys can enjoy it tomorrow if you want to. Of course, you guys can enjoy it on demand as well, you know what I mean, if you want to as well. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up there. I'll be back on Sunday for some more DSP Bingo antics. Until then, I'm going to wrap things up how I always end things by pointing to these PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So until Sunday, guys, I do hope you all have a fucking fan-dabby-dozy weekend, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.